Hello, everybody. Is everybody okay? So, today I'm gonna start a new series. They're probably gonna take more than an hour because the video will be more than an hour. And there will be What If series start over. Now, of course, this is inspired by Edis Pro video. And I don't have a computer and a camera to do something like him, so I'm gonna use Minecraft for that. So buckle up. So we're gonna start, and the obvious place to any come to start, Vienna. So here we are in Vienna. Also the map I grabbed it from the internet. And let's start. The first country will appear here in Vienna. The Vienna Confederation probably is the name. Or the Vienna Kingdom. You can do whatever you want with this series. I'm just gonna do this, gonna give the main things. So, Vienna will appear in the heart of Vienna will appear in the heart of Europe because Vienna is in the heart of Europe. And they will start expanding because this is literally just a plain old mountain range. I was say it was flat, but no, I forgot that Austria and Switzerland are in the Alps. So Austria will start here going more to the Polish plains. I forgot what they call it. But anyway, with this span, we can see that in this position they are very close to the oceans, to the seas. Like we have the Adriatic Sea and we have the Baltic Sea. And now Vienna will expand a little bit more. And yet they will send group to explore the outer layers. And the peoples out there discovered the Adriatic. So what Vienna do? Exactly what you're thinking. They go to Adriatic. And please don't ask me why I talk like a child. Because I am not happy that Minecraft finally working again because it wasn't working by some unknown reason. Now we see that Vienna is kind of big, like pretty big. If you think about it, it's about the size of the Great Britain, size of Great Britain. But it's continuous span. I know they will collapse right now, but relax. It is just for the fun of the community. So it's pretty. No, now it's got pretty big, and now revolution will happen because revolution is the best thing to ever happen. So the South will revolt out of the red. And we have now Venice. With Venice here, Austria have to look somewhere else to spend. So they spend more to Hungary and capture all the modern Hungary. think I don't have the map to the thing now, so yeah. Now with Austria looking like this, gonna see if Venice do a move and go to the Po River and go more to Italy. And now two groups of these two nations will go to migration. And they'll go to Germany, and then to the Netherlands, then to France, and then we'll see Great Britain and think, no. Now they now go to Great Britain. So they go to France, they see Great Britain, ignores, go to the Iberian Peninsula, go through the Gibraltar Strait, and get to what's modern day Abrat, I think, is the name of the capital of Morocco, right? Abrat. Right? Right, guys? So, now we have the Moroccan team. That is kind of far, but civilization normally go that far. Now the Austrians are pissed because they see that people of this nation get out to go to found another nation. So they expand yet again. They don't know what. By some reason, Austria is a warlord here. It's looking like Germany during World War II, but without the ideology. So now, Morocco can go more south to explore more what's down here. And they basically have all Moroccan coast here. And to everyone who likes West Sahara, I'm sorry, I don't recognize West Sahara as a country. So Austria make snake here like it's nobody business. And they were able to get to the Netherlands. Nobody business this. Now, within this part of time, they will be probably the age of the Achaemenid Empire or something like that. Or basically the Macedonian Empire. But we don't have the Macedonian Empire here. We're gonna probably see some kind of Roman Empire here, but not Rome. So yeah. And Morocco go north to the Strait of Gibraltar. They won't go through the strait. They just going to go kind of up around, just to the other way. And now Morocco look like Morocco in the 14th century. No, the 15th century, I think. And now Austria is getting towards the, why was it the Netherlands? Towards Denmark. And before they were able to get Denmark, guess what? That's right. Rebels. Ah yes, rebels. What a perfect fitting name to something that just happens for a country that just have two people live for such some years before. it. So we're gonna see the Germans here were battle out of Austria, even though Austria is Germanism. Here Austria probably will be German, but not really following the German things. They will be more like Latin Germany, different to today Austria. That it's 98% German. So we see the people here from Germany rebel, and and the capital will be Denmark because Berlin is discovered. Why is it Denmark? What the hell? What's wrong with me? Mean Amsterdam. Actually, no. Amsterdam not here. Here. Wrong place to a capital. So Austria is basically just left to what their core territories from the 7 Years' War. And now they will definitely stop, right? So with the Grinch now free, they will spend a bit here to make the butter better. Basically what's happening with Africa today, because colonialism will make the bad borders and yada yada yada. And they will spend in Denmark. So with that, we can see that not a lot of the world is fine, but a bit of the old world. You can know how big Russia is, even though that was the map from 1986, from 1894. So now, you know those yellow groups? So there were some that stay in Brittany by some reason, and they found their own nation. Capital, where Brittany capital is. And now Brittany will spend a bit to Belgium. Germany will spend a bit, and they found themselves and each other find themselves in the border here. And Austria seeing that Brittany is now something that was supposed to exist, they expand doing Snake again because by some reason Austria like. And I know that he was, oh no, this is Württemberg, this region of this old German state, not Switzerland. I thought it was Switzerland. That was the Austrian Alps region. So with this border forms, we can see Austria look like modern day Austria, but grab part of Slovenia and Croatia, Hungary, or something like that. And now Germany will spend. Say a lot of spend today, and saying a lot. And now they have this. They have all the Benelux nations. Germany annexed all the Benelux nations, seem like. And also, just know, Alessia Lorena is like here, somewhere like here, and he was supposed to be part of Germany, part of Austria, seems like. And now, guess what? Brittany lands in UK. And so, it will start more like the age of exploration. Because, like, these nations don't really know what's, the European nations don't know what's there or there or there. Like, they think, for, like, if I would draw the line, this part to, like, Riga all the way to more like the Caspian and towards Turkey will be like island, and the Balkan will be half of the Balkan will be ocean. And they probably think that like there's a big land huge connecting Italy to the Carthage region. Now, fun moment. German, like, I, a good curious, I forgot how to speak English. A fun fact that about here is that about this map, and before you say anything, I just making things up to be able to speak. Um, is that neither countries won the Alps territory. Yes, that's shocking. So you know what they made? A treaty, because everyone loves treaties. Seems like in this treaty, everyone, these territories in the Alps region will become like a, a stuck um, uncol- uncolonized land. Something like the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, but instead of meet the Holy Roman Empire with that treaty with the Pope or something like that. But instead of the some kind of thousand of of kingdoms stuck in one area, it will be an uncolonized land, so surrounded by with surrounded. I forgot how to speak. I hope you guys hearing me because I definitely think you guys don't. And now I'm starting to realize that the Germany here, or more like Netherlands, is looking like the Northern German States Union. You know, that in that like the channel like the like channel like possible history. You know, the Netherlands unite all the low Germans, low Dutch, or something. So with this age of exploration, we found Germany discovered most of the Norwegian Swedish coast. The Britannia discovered the whole British Isles and the Faroe Islands probably, but probably there was the Germans making boats here in the North Sea. Italian peninsula is discovered. A lot of the Balkans is discovered. Crimea is discovered. And a lot of the coast of Africa is discovered. Like until Tripoli, like that. Tripoli is the capital of Libya, right? 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 So now we see that Morocco finally decided to land in Spain, in the Iberian Peninsula. Hopefully that don't make one 1,000 year war, or 1,000 year war. I'm probably saying wrong. No, I'm saying right. I probably not gonna happen the Reconquista here because they these guys are following the same religions to the other there. So basically, New York. No. Uh, Basically, something like the new rules following Christianity, the same as Europe. But here is Africa to Europe, but Iberia don't have nobody to own it. So yeah, just yapping about it, yapping, yapping with anxiety. And now we see that Austria cannot expand more to France. If they want, they got to go to the Alps, which that will break the treaty. But because they are they are totally kind of to a warlord, they just break the treaty and expand to the Alps, taking 100 years to grab justice. Now, countries like Venice, Brittany, and Germany picks out only these three will be mad, but won't do nothing because wars don't exist yet. Well, actually war exists, but they didn't go to practice yet. So, so now we can see that Austria just annexed these territories to himself. And now that everyone know that Austria can break, now everyone might like, if he or she can break the rules, so I can. Everybody might be like, so Italy start to expand to the Alps, getting basically all the southern part, and Brittany get the more eastern part, making the borders look more like this. Now, yes, this takes years to do, but it was necessary to don't have a hole in the map. Brittany looks kind of familiar now, but nobody will care. So now we can see that Morocco continue expanding to Iberia. It had again Lisboa, and guys, I know there like suppose a lot of things already happen here, kinda, but on 23 minutes, I thought it would be more than an hour. Anyway, it Venice start expand a little bit more. I almost want my brain wanted to call it Italy, but it's Venice. The capital is Rome, or is in the Vatican, or Milan. Also, now we can see an event happening in Austria. That you know what it is? You know what it is. Exactly. Divorce. The breakup. Two families just break up. And Austria collapse. Yeah, so much for the nation that it was who had the nickname that calling himself the Lord of Everybody. Technically it still is, but way smaller and more inferior and weaker. So we can see that Austria here collapses through its own measures, something like the 13 colonies. But it's not like these countries, these new kingdoms, just adapt the ideology of religions and just stuck and be stuck here. No, it's more like it's kind of complex because it's like that they're still a part of this kingdom, but more freely. Something like the Holy Roman Empire. Even the Holy Roman Empire, which it was controlled by many principalities in one union that can do whatever they want. It's basically that. So with the collapse of the first empire, or more like the Austrian Empire, we appeared new nations, and those new nations, and some of these new nations have some big ambitions to their small size. So now that they got independent, we can kind of see Prague here, Silesia, Hungary now forms. And what is the name of that province that for any? Like Liechtenstein here, Switzerland, probably. No, this is Switzerland. What the fuck is it? This probably is like Württemberg here, like Western Prussia, Bavaria, or more Bavaria Prague, whatever you want to call it. So with these new nations, we gain a bunch of new nations, obviously. And then some of the countries, mainly like the Dutch and the Morocco team, be like scared because they think that this will probably happen. Like foreshadowing, Morocco probably will. But now with the breakup of Austria, we can see that we have a lot more countries landlocked because only Austria was. Now we have a bunch. Man, I thought it would be at least one that was double landlocked. But now, some of these countries start to expand because expansion is entertainment. So they will, the Hungary like country will spend a bunch, and I break a dirt block, and basically stop Venice to go more deeper in the more to the Adriatic or Balkans. Like they can go to the the peninsula from Croatia all the way to Albania and Montenegro to get its territories, to get more territories, but like they have Italy, Vichy France, Northern Spain. Why would you want that? So now we can see Venice spend more towards modern day France, and also Catalonia, where they will completely get it. Catalonia is now Italian. Never imagine saying that in my human history. So Brittany now spends, and basically it becomes France. or West Franco. Now the French basically whole united in one banner. What can we do now in France? Like we can have some wars. Yeah, from this we're probably gonna have to start to have wars. Because war is cool. So now the Finnish will start to easily move towards Italy, to the Italian peninsula. And they grab it all. Like Sicily, they know Sicily exists, but don't really want to go there. Because they think it's like desert because of the big, big Sahara desert here. So Morocco seeing that, they will use to advantage and be the reason to why they are spending towards to turn it more than they turn it. So they got to Tunis and they drew got Sicily. Oh boy, this definitely not gonna make a historical event. So now Sicily decides to do something shockingly unexpected. Well, definitely not unexpected. Morocco creates a country here in the north, in Iberia, in the territory that nobody controls. Exactly. Spain. Franco Spain seems like, well no, it's just Spain. Almost like the Iberian country because, Iberia is divided by a lot of country. It was divided by divide a lot in his history. And because of it, now we can see that Iberia is fully controlled by countries. Now we can see that Eastern Europe is basically colonized, and also now I read this Middle East is like untouched. So we're gonna start to see. So we're gonna start to see people from the yellow team here in Tunis, the people that was in Tunis, migrating towards the northern Africa because Tunis was invaded. What you gonna do? And they get to Mesopotamia. Within Mesopotamia, they started a new civilization. That's right. Islam is now something that exists in this world. Not like you guys can make whatever religion here, but just know this country it has a a different religion that those countries do. Because it was supposed to this country supposed to represent like the Ottoman Empire, the Eurocom Caspian, supposed to represent country, countries, more like to start the crusade possibly. Now we're gonna see Germany do something stupid. They're gonna start to spend more to Poland. Oh boy, I hope the borders don't like the same from the borders from a 1940 something. But man, they look if if they annex Brittany, whole all of the states here except the Hungary state, and get more eastwards, they look like will be a familiar face. At least to people who see history, because I don't know if people who's here is just want to see an alternative universe. Like probably is some people do that like geography seeing this. I hope so. So now East Prussia is now colonized, grabbed by, conquered by the Germans. But why random time I forgot how to speak? What the? So you see the Rhine country. So the Rhine country is kinda in like, let's see, like we can see like here is about where Luxembourg is here, and wait okay, anyways, in Kaliningrad is like here. To get to get Kaliningrad to Luxembourg, you have to go all to back to the Netherlands and then go through this. But it's much more easier if we go just a straight line. A straight line curved because the Earth is a globe. So because of that, and that still just passed through this country. So we're gonna see our first war, and also before the war start, I'm gonna put secondary cities, like main cities but not capitals. Did that make sense? I hope so. I hope that makes sense. Please, somebody in the comments, please tell me that what I say makes sense. If you guys hearing me, you guys probably hear me. I don't want to stop the video just to know, because I don't want to edit it flip a clip. So yeah. So adding a lot. If you guys see, I'm adding a lot of cities here. I hope nobody is seeing this is blind, but not I'm not being disrespectful. And so I want you guys know what the bloody hell is happening. Because sometimes even I don't know what I'm doing. I completely forgot the oh my god, I forgot the I completely forgot the Arab country. So now we have that all the main cities are most of the main cities are ports. Let's start with our first war in the whole world. The Dutch invades the northern Rhine. So they start to invade, capital immediately fall, and they surrender. So in the peace treaty, they got annexed. So now country nearby kinda scared because these countries you are German. You can say this also is German, but not really. But this is more moved by the people who live there before Vienna conquered it. So maybe we can see a German defensive pact against the Dutch. But if we go after all Germany, they have to go behind the UK, which is controlled by Brittany, France, the northern Sweden, Iceland, Green, and a bunch of all the English speaking countries. Oh my god. Yeah. But they don't want, like, they just want to get easier passes here with the trade route. If the trade allowed to any city going straight in a line doesn't doesn't go through any country, it will be fine. Now we can start to see more like ports ports and things like that. We can start to see expansionist, see like military expansionist, because now Macedonia, because now we have more like Persian technology. Now back to the Arabian Peninsula here, we see that the Arab team start to expand Spain more towards Mediterranean, more towards where they come from. So the thing is, because there's basically nothing here to stop them, they can do anything that they want, because there really aren't any country here to stop them. Only thing that's here to stop them, it's like the tribes here and the limited edition thing. Actually, this is supposed to be the Suez channel. Guys, in the next video, can you like in the comments say if you want to the Caspian still be here, the Suez still be here. Just to know if somebody wants, just to know is the Suez supposed here, because following the timeline, it wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to exist in 1812 or something, 1812, 1810, somewhere like that, during the Napoleonic Wars. So yeah, now the team is spammed. Now, if I had to guess any country here to be the next Roman Empire, it would be the blue team, because they have Rome, and they are big. But now see, it's kind of like the Roman timeline is collided with the Crusades timeline. So yeah, and now back to the British Isles, where we can see the Frenchies go here. But not until this particular line. Well, they build a wall that never expands back. Why? Because barbaric. A bunch of barbaric acts in the border. And because basically every country is German except for Italy, Morocco and Iberia possibly, and Arabia. There are not really any barbaric things here unless it's here in the UK and Ireland. But if you guys can see, the Mediterranean is the center of everything. According to this whole Mediterranean is the center of the world. Which is basically true, because the center of the map is Greenwich, which is in London, and London like there. So the line is like this. Uh, but then the map says the center is like there, and nowhere to be seen again. So back here, and we can see the Roman spans again. Yes, Roman spans. We all have a hear that. So they spend here. Spend here in Albania and Montenegro and Greece. Of, of course, Greece. With this expansionist, it Rome, Italy looks more like Italy in 1942. I forgot how to speak. But we see that in the last moment, Carthage, Morocco appears here in the south, with Italians in the north and Morocco in the south. Greece is colonized. Now, in this, now it's more likely that in this time it's more likely that the countries starts to trade with, with distance empire. The thing is, Asia isn't really discovered. Not still, because the Arabians decide to send a group towards the towards the way of Asia to discover what the bloody hell happened there. What the bloody hell happens there. And, and yes, chap, I know how to speak British English. Because we have poor over. So this team goes through the Persian Gulf Coast, then the Arabian Sea, then gets to India. Well, in India, they go down here to the peninsula and establish a colony, a temporary colony. And then some go towards here more Bangladesh, then Myanmar, then straight to the Chinese coast, straight to Vietnam, and then go to Chinese coast, and get to the Korean peninsula, where they establish a new country. Now, with the Korean peninsula found, we can see that all of those communications go back to the Arab, that will send to the rest of Europe, and now Asia, at least the southern coast of Asia, is discovered. we're more like East Asia discovered. Some people will want to send groups. Some countries like the Germans, this is the the Britons and the Iberian Morocco want to send explorers to Asia or more like Eastern Europe, and maybe make British thing something called colonization. And also we can kind of see like Germany in the map, more like Imperial Germany, 1940 Germany, 1940, 1914 Germany, kind of, because you can see the Dutch remove this second, remove this part that probably see these states here. I mean these two states and like that one singularity pixel there, and now we can see boats going around. And guys, may you guys help me with like showing land trade network, because I think for the ocean gonna use half blocks. I forgot how it's in English. Don't mind Portuguese. Or fences. But in the land, don't know. So pens, and thin glass, something like that. Well, I think it was called right. But also, we don't say we didn't really see like alliance. So we're gonna see the first alliance. So just give me a minute so I can make the flag. So now I made the flag more like the aircraft, and guys, like now I'm teleported to what I put there in teleportation the teleportation room there to Mesopotamia, and here where Mesopotamia is. Like I almost get it, but yeah, I'm gonna change it to more Mesopotamia. So the first alliance will be the Arab alliance. That will be represented with the Saudi Arabian flag. There will be between Saudi Arabia and Korea. So now we can see now if the Saudi Arabians go to war, the Koreans also go to war. They will be useful if some kind of Mongolia came to life. So before anything, no everything, the Arabs start to expand again towards Egypt, because it seemed like Egypt cannot be independent. Egypt didn't even get independence. It just get colonized. Kind of looks like rich Egypt got colonized by the red team and then blah blah blah. But yeah, the Arabs is focusing more out on the African parts that in the Arabian parts. So now we can do what? What what can we do in here now? If you don't guys don't get it, I didn't do a script to this. Because I always get some ideas when I do something. So now what can I do? Oh yeah, not streaming. Why I thought I was streaming? No. So we're gonna go to Korea and see Korean expanding a bit to China to what's supposed to be Manchuria but look like the liberation of China don't like Manchuria and decide to delete it off the face of the map. By the way, I'm gonna still call it Manchuria. So Korea invade, conquered more of China and North Korea. Now Korea is basically whole Korea. There isn't two Korea, only one, and by some reason it's the South. And we see our new nationalist nation for national. I have some problems. Seem like, but returning to the sentence of what I would say, a new nation is formed. Just right, everybody. It's the one and only China. Not communist China yet, but it's supposed to be like the King Ming Song, something like it, that dynasty. It's supposed to be a dynasty, but we're gonna call it China because Chinese dynasty is something. And also, here was pretty populated. The coastline of China and India in this world because besides being the coast, a lot of people, the European nations send a lot of people to explore here, and that makes expansionists, make a lot of people start to live here. So we have China kind of expanding here. China, like we can do like China X to join the line of Korea and Arabia, but Korea say no because it seems like Korea is kind of Japan like. To over to Japan or something because they seem like they want all of Asia. But Asia is the biggest country. The biggest country. Bro, what's wrong with me? Biggest continent. So as China spent more towards south and liberating the people that the explorers that get established in the coast. And I searching ignored and by some reason I thought that the Europe was peaceful because it was. Europe was peaceful all the way all through the years of this migration. So back to Europe. Here Germany. So some groups, some group, some group. Let me see. Some groups of people decided to come here both towards the border of Germany and established a brand new nation. They basically stopped Germany's expansion towards the rest of Eastern Europe. Like they can the Germans still can expand, but only in the Memo towards the Baltics and through the Memo region towards the Memo. So now we have wastewater. We have Poland with, let me see. No, it's too far away. I would put Lviv here, but still pretty far away. Lviv is like here. So with a new nation, Germany got perpendicular, no, discrete. But Poland can be relaxed poles. Your nation in this universe can be in peace in the meantime because there isn't any Russia to divide him in two. So Poland is spending goodly in here. And also, if you guys want, I can do in the medieval ages, Poland from Russia will get most of Russia, weeks of Russia if you guys want it. So, with Latvia basically in the doorsteps of Poland, Germany annexed this part, and Riga. No, Riga will be German, no Polskan, no Riga for you, Poland. Yes, finally power. So guys, during this supposed to be the Mesopotamian age, but it's more like the Mediterranean age. So now Lviv, this city of Ukraine gets colonized, wait, what oh yeah, Korea just, god damn it. Discovery was used. I get why concrete powder. So what color can I use? Actually, I can use orange. But orange won't fix polish. Light blue. Yeah, let's see what light blue like a big dream will look like. And maybe some of you guys will be asking, oh, why don't you use like white, like black or science color? Because both those are science. Black, the coast of black. I can get anything that is not. I can get black, white, and science, gray goddamn colors. Yeah, because they we already use. I can maybe use it after all the colonization thing is over. But no. Not the best thing, blue pollen, but it's already enough. So now we can see Germany invading the neighbors again. Because seems like Germany a lot of invade neighbors. And this time, and relax, Poland. Isn't this it? It isn't you. It is Bavaria. So Dutch troops start to invade. Get this strange peninsula that this team has by some reason. Capture the capital, and then the nation basically collapsed from there. Peace treaty. The peace treaty is the whole nation gets annexed. So now we have kind of a German empire or something like that. Like we have to get to Los in here and a little bit of this country. But like it's fine being like this. Like this is just the Netherlands, not Germany. Is the Netherlands thinking they are Germany? Yeah, so the oldest country still here. Vienna is still here alive. Oh wait, now let's go back to the everybody's unfavorite country, Arabia. Will they go to the peninsula, spend towards the peninsula, the Arab Peninsula, and basically get all the coast of the Red Sea. So now that the Arabs basically have expanded towards the Ethiopians, we're gonna have a new nation. The Persians. Now a group here in the south, here in the Gulf of the Persian Gulf, the Gulf of Persia, in the south, will establish a nation that soon, and foreshadowing soon, will control all the trade routes of the world. But maybe I'm foreshadowing, I don't know. I always think something when I do something. And now Arabia spent Moldova, and I forgot to eat. I didn't lunch yet. I have to lunch. I need to lunch. I need bread. So guys, I'm gonna like is God good enough? I'm gonna end the age of age of the Mediterranean Mesopotamian, the old age now, and start the Mediterranean age. But to another video, because it's just a theory, a game theory. And yeah, I guess there's more naughty to do. Oh yeah, give me a second. So guys, I'm gonna end the road, the what if civilization start also Mesopotamian slash Mediterranean is here, with this view of the map now. Definitely some colors collided because yes, yada yada, some shit. And also I see that the capital of China isn't here. Oh, it is. Just hard to see. And secondary capital aren't here as well. But as you can see, probably yesterday in here. Yeah. Northern Africa basically discovered it. Europe almost discovered it. So if we were to flip all the map that they know, at least have one part know a little bit, at least one, they will be like this. Because they don't know about these maps here. Not any others, they don't know about Americas, the Oceanian and Northern Islands and Russia. So, yeah, goodbye. Ciao.